Not my glasses. I gotta turn it. Well, I'm not tripping. The air is on 73. I'm like, why is it so hot? I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Hey, y'all see my pajamas? Auntie, thank you for. Y'all see my pajamas? Y'all see it? I'm real happy about these. My daughter said, Mom, them is cute. Yeah, Auntie got them for me, baby. Yes, ain't they cute? I said, well, look at them. And they got the, y'all know they got the I don't want to do too much, but they got the pocket on the back. Yeah, she said they Savage Fenty, and she got them from. There she go, Auntie. Didn't you say they was $5? I think she said they was $5. So y'all might want to check on Fenty for some, and they lightweight too, because you know it's summertime and it's hot. But I went outside and sat outside, and it's perfect if you get ate up by the mosquitoes. Don't I look like somebody grandma? Auntie, do I look like somebody grandma? Yep. Auntie said they was $5, y'all. Girl, no. That mess came down. It gave me a whole migraine. Uh-uh. That mess came down. And then look, my daughter, well, I can't show y'all. My daughter just sent me a picture. Sweetie, somebody had some butterflies in her hair today. Savage Fenty. Rihanna stuff. She said these was $5. Oh, don't fall, circa. $5. She should have put some pockets on them. That's the only thing she didn't do on these, boy. These they need a pocket. Yes, my hair is getting heavy, but also I for the last 6 years I don't pull it tight or nothing. So then it don't hurt. You know what I mean? It don't hurt. I don't be tugging on it or having nothing. Uh, you know what I'm saying? So it's just free, and I love it. When I quit, I did hair, so y'all gotta understand. Like, it ain't too many hairstyles I haven't had. I done had the fade. I cut it bald. Got on to get me tapered up with some designs in the back. I done had braids, weaves, in the keratin, you name it, whatever was the new trend, I was doing it. So this is great. And not only was I doing my hair, I had to do everybody else's hair too. And I don't do hair no more at all. Miss Angel, listen, I don't. I did like when I first started, but nah. I don't. This is the best hair I ever had. Cause if it's nappy or not, it's done. And that the pockets are on the other onesies. That's funny. I'm okay. I'm not complaining at all. Listen, when I tell you I've got so many compliments on this today, my cousin seen, she was like, "Oh, that's cute." I said, "Auntie got it for me." Look, and you don't even know, like it's a thing. It's a thing in my family. We're pajama people. If y'all notice, that's why I always got pajamas, some sweats, like comfortable tank tops. Like I can't be in tight clothes and all of that all day. I'm not gonna be able to do it like this. Ugh, I can't breathe. That's why I don't like wearing shoes either. I don't like wearing shoes either. I need to be free. What website? Auntie, they said, what's the website? It's got to be whatever Rihanna website is. Is it Savage Fenty? I think it's Savage Fenty. Is it Savage Fenty, Auntie? Look, you didn't got them started. Savage Fenty, she said. $5. And it's light. It's like t-shirt. It's not there's t-shirts heavier than this is literally like your newborn baby material. Like on a onesie. It's light and airy and free. It's not heavy. Like ours are really warm. Like you be sweating in the ones we have. This is like t-shirt material. It's real nice. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, you know the gowns they always give you, like after you have a baby, how thin they be, but they be like, and then you end up keeping it forever. That's what it feel like. It's one of them. I'm about to order four. Uh-oh. I already know the buying power of WOIU. She has some that are made out of hoodie material. Oh, okay. So she did both. That's smart. I didn't think about that, but that is a very smart marketing tool because some people run hot. Anyway, let me tell you about the miracle. Guess who was on the phone with their biological mother for like 3 hours today? Held and froze over. The world is ending. It's official. Because I said before the world ends, let me talk to my mama one more time. And she wanted to talk to me. I said, oh. But I had tried to call her for Mother's Day. Yeah. So hell is officially, it's about to freeze, y'all. I'm just going to say, y'all better get your soul right, baby. Right now. No, I'm just trying to tell you. Yes, auntie, the world is ending. Period. That's how I know it's ending for sure. I know it. Not a question in my mind, but yeah, the world about to end. It's over for us now. Now, I keep scratching because I'm dry. I need to be trying to put some lotion on, but I don't ever, so I be scratching. Anyway, yeah. Well, it's funny. She called and said, I need books about demons and medicine. Now you see how stuff come full circle? Because I told y'all at 12 or 13, these are the two books that my mama put in my hand. 11 and 12. Either it was 11 and 12 and 12 and 13. These are the books that my mother put in my hand because she did not understand what was going on with me. Right? But it came full circle. She's the one that taught me about demons and spiritual warfare and witches and all this stuff. And then I was able to come back and give her some information about mental illness and different things like that. Isn't that crazy? She gave me these books, and I didn't just stop here. God allowed me to be able to show her today, well, Mama, now we don't have to just stop at pigs in the parlor. Now we have the dictionary of demons, which is super thick. We have the encyclopedia of demons, and we got the encyclopedia of spirits. And then there's more over there. This is just a few. Okay. So she opened me up to understanding demonic oppression and demonic possession, you know, how to understand and to understand what's sickness and what's this and what's that. And then I was able to come back 30 years later, basically, roughly 30 years later, and say, hey, I got more information for you if you want it. Auntie got me these, Dusty. Auntie Sandra. She got them from Savage Fenty. $5. Rihanna stuff. You see, this is why you have to learn as much as you can because you're not even learning for you. You're learning for you, but you're not. When God had me sitting and learning all of this stuff, y'all, and studying for 18 hours a day, literally, 18 hours a day, I had to study the Bible. And there wasn't no pastor making me do nothing. I wasn't in no school. He said, read this, read that, read this, read that, read. Better hurry up, stuff be going fast. You already know it's about to be gone once the CERCA TROVA community get over that. Ain't gonna be none left. You already know how they do, Auntie. So if there's anything you had plans on getting, you might want to go and get it because they about to buy it out. You already know what they do. That's why you gotta X-nay on the information, because they gone. Did you look at the sale prices? I don't know. The world is never going to end. Poor baby. Guess you'll be one of the people that's real shocked when it starts. Well, technically, it's already happening right now. But, you know, everybody wasn't going to get it. It wasn't a memo that was sent out to everybody, I guess. I ain't sad about the folks that didn't get the memo. I'm just happy I did. The memo ain't for everybody. It says to those that have an ear to hear. Those are the people that got the memo. I'm not worried about the folks that don't. God said he ain't. Y'all remember when Ezra asked? Matter of fact, let's go look it up. Everybody go to the questions of Ezra, I believe. Let's just look and see how God feel about it. I don't even gotta. We can do it in His words, not mine. Y'all open because y'all up anyway. Why? I don't know. When y'all got to go to work, don't do that. Let's put y'all where y'all go instead of playing with the for them to fall on the floor. I got to show my mom my library though. That was pretty cool because she's the one that started the whole go to the Goodwill. She used to take us to the Goodwill when we were little and we got allowance. We was like 5, and you could go to the Goodwill and buy as many books as you wanted. Back then it was like 5 cents. Some of the books was a penny or 2 pennies. That was eons ago. Y'all hear that? How was I supposed to go to sleep? That it has been bombs going off by my house since before the sun went down. Oh, Jesus. I should have let my grandbaby watch this. Oh, because they going ham over there. That's nuts. They is going stupid. I took the freaking book in my room when I was talking to my mama. Hold on, y'all. I'm like, where is the book? I took it in my room because I was talking to her. All right. What happened? I'm so excited. I just want to tell y'all thank you for all the amazing. Y'all look at me breaking stuff still. I bought this at the Goodwill years ago, so I won't be sad if it stops. I mean, I'm going to be sad if it stopped working, but it be getting all unscrewed and stuff. Bought this at the Goodwill for like $2, and it's been working ever since. Thank you, Lord. Oh, plug it up. There we go. And the Lord said, let there be light. Ain't nobody sleeping. They gonna be. I know. That's why I'm up. Cause I'm like, whatever. Might as well get up. Cause I don't want to sleep with my headphones on. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. And I don't want to. So be trying to find a place to put all that there. Yes, you should grab your OTP if you want to be in this short class we're gonna have here. Mm-hmm. Yep. It just be more and more stuff in here. It just be more and more stuff in here. Oh, sorry, y'all. Thank you. It's Angel. Girl, that ain't. I only got this buttoned up here, but it ain't no more cleavage than it's already always out. it, it, yeah, listen, cause it wouldn't normally be buttoned all the way up here. I'm just being honest. Mr. Brown Woodruff, just don't. Today's not the day. I'm not your babe. I don't even know you, and ain't nothing over here yours. So I'm gonna need you to quit talking to me like that, cause it's real weird that you ain't never met me and you wanna talk to me like that. That sounds kind of like internet stalkerish kind of. Nothing is cute about that to me. Doesn't make me feel any type of way or anything. saying it the other day, and I just ignored it because I thought you were being funny. But now you're back again and you're saying it again. Don't do it. It's not okay. I don't like it. You good, but don't do that. That's not okay to me. They easily loose down the boom. Really? It's like freaking 11 o'clock. I'm the old lady now. Why? Why? Don't. Okay, so come on. I think it's the questions and answer. Is y'all ready? I think it's the questions. Mm. Hold on, y'all. Mm-mm. I think it's the fourth book answer. Mm. It's a couple of them I want to read. Okay, so we're going to go there, but let's read this first. Go to page 533 because I think this is interesting, and every time I pass by it, I want to read it. So I want y'all to do it with me. Can y'all go to page 533, book 1? Sound like they shooting, baby, and if you was right here, it's cannons. Like, this is mild. Or about an hour ago, it was shaking the whole space. It was ridiculous. Yeah. And they've been letting loose. Like you could tell they spent a lot of money on fireworks. Easily close to 1,000, if not more, by the things that they have. Probably way more than that. They spent some good money on them fireworks. They shaking the whole dang house. And then you could tell it was competitions. Like the neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Like they lit off a big one, and somebody right behind them lit off a big one. Then yeah, it's whole competition. They could have got supplies instead. They absolutely. So can I ask y'all a question? How many of you all didn't really celebrate the holiday because you thought that getting the stuff that you need is more important? Have y'all been cutting back on the holiday? Oh, okay, Kenya. All right. Anybody else? No one? You, Jai? Okay. Krishanda, good job. Miss Lucille, okay. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Auntie, one love, okay. Be well, all right. Okay. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Queen. Yeah. 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 Make a whole bunch of sense, don't it? You realize how much money you used to waste on a lot of stuff when you get focused on a certain goal. And you can see how quickly your things can add up when you're not just spending money on dumb stuff. That part. That part's on Miss Rose. Fireworks are going to be nothing in the end. Come on. A lot of unnecessary stuff. That part. Okay, so did y'all get to page 533? Because we just going to read this little bit and then I go looking for what I'm looking for because I know it's in this same book. somewhere. Mm. Here we go. Okay. Well, doing a little bit of both is good. It's a couple of things I want to read here. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do this first, and then I'll get to the other ones. I want to read all of it, but I know we ain't got time. Y'all at 5:33? Yeah, y'all at 5:33. Y'all be up studying the Bible in the middle of the night. Fakers. Your grandma been trying to get you to read the word for 20 years, and now you be up all night. Y'all hypocrites. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Look at you with your Bible reading tail. Sneaking and reading. Sneaking and reading. Sneaking and reading at work. Sneaking and reading in the car. Sneaking and reading what? Just sneaking and reading. Look at you. You said this is facts. Sneaking and reading as much as you can. I'm going to just research this one thing. Before you know it, it's been 45 minutes. You ain't did nothing. Never knew you could be taken away by books like that, did you? Especially not the Bible. Listen. All right. Listening while sleeping and walking. Come on now. I took my OTP on my trip. Can I ain't even gonna lie, I did too. I took my books. I told you I had a Jesus bag. Especially if I was going somewhere with somebody and I didn't really like the crowd I was gonna be around. I was gonna put my earphones in and read. I wasn't gonna be rude. I'll talk to you while I can, but I was gonna make you know that I'm ready to go back to what I'm doing. Okay. So we down at the bottom, where it says why successive generations have been created. Y'all see that? Uh-oh. CERCA should have never told me there's 2 different ways to spell things. Girl, the Lord let you in on some information. Change your whole world on it. And when you look at the pictures of one spelling and you look at the pictures of the other spelling, but you go read the story, you know the story is the same. So then how is these people completely different? And how are y'all taking a name and just changing it to something else? If that's all y'all got to do, the trick is we dummies for real. And guess what? That's all they had to do. And this is why I told y'all, to my African American people of color, POCs. When you say stupid stuff to me like the white man wrote the Bible, I'd be looking at you like you're crazy. Because you don't know the right names to go look up to see the people you're supposed to see. And if all they got to do is change a couple letters and put a white picture up there and you take it as word, then that's on you. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. And he ain't even mad because he didn't even have to do much to deceive you. All you do is change a picture and a couple letters around. That's it, and you were deceived. Even for the white folks, love y'all. But you've been reading the same Bible we've been reading, and now you realize that these were people of color. You realize that now. If you didn't before, and not Arab, or no, they're like Iranian. No, they was niggas. And you can see it for yourself that they was niggas. Literally. So it should change your perspective. When you're studying for real and you get the knowledge for yourself, it should change the way that you read the Bible. When you go looking for information, it should change it. When you read books now, do you read the same or are you looking up damn near every word in the book? Even if it's just a regular book, even if it's just a regular article, do you find yourself actually reading and paying attention now when you read stuff? And it ain't just skimming over it. Like if you don't know a word, you don't just look over it. You actually go and look it up. I read 100% different now. Good job. And now you see more. Looking up all the words. Come on. And don't it change your understanding of what you be reading, even if it's just an article? Make the world come alive. Now y'all see what I said. Now everything jumps up off the page like a pop-up book. It's great. Any dictionary is good. Just get a whole bunch of different ones. An unabridged dictionary, just dictionaries, get a lot. Oh, tell her I said happy birthday. Oh, tell her I said TT baby happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, it changes your perspective on everything. So let's get to this. We have verse 41, and it says, why the successive generations have been created. So do me a favor. What's the definition of successive? Successive. 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 What's the definition for successive? One after another. Good job. What else we got? Is there another word? One after another. Thank you, Evan. The ones that come after. Any other? Does it say anything else? Lineage or posterity or any of that? No. Allowing one or another, following others. Okay. 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 Consecutive. Yep. Okay. So we know that what we're getting ready to read about is the generations that came one after another. Like right now, I got 3. Technically 4 in my, right? Because it would be me, my mom, my daughters, and now my grandchildren. Right? So that's 4 generations. Right? But for myself now, I have 3. Because it's me, then my first generation, my second generation. So that's our 3 generations. So they're my successive generations, my lineage. Right? Okay. We got that? Yeah. Okay. So it says, I said, yet behold, O Lord, you have charge over those who are alive at the end. But what will those do for, I'm sorry, my light is in her room. Goodness. But what will those do who were before us, or we, or those who come after us? And he said to me, I shall liken my judgment to a circle. Please highlight that. Did you get that? Who was here for the shape class recently? Circle. You just stay in it and it's like never ending. So God said, if I could put it in terms that you could understand, my judgment is going to be like a circle. Because he was like, basically what he was saying was, it ain't fair because the people that lived before, they got to live 900 years. We get a shorter time to live. The people that come out after us is going to have an even shorter time to live. So then how is that judgment fair when they got to live 900 years? We got to live 200-300 years, and these people only get to live 60 to 100 years. Like, how do you add that up and make that all fair? It's basically what Ezra was asking God, right? Okay. And so then he said, I shall liken my judgment to a circle, just as for those I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't have my light. I gotta go get my light. Give me a second, because I cannot see that. Y'all got the light over here, but I don't got the light. Give me a second. It's in my room. So I found that I was looking for it. I want them to stop now. It is late. All right. Thank you, Miss Joy, if you and her. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, everybody. This I be needing right here, boy. Okay. Here, I'm like a real librarian, always under a light with some glasses on. Thank you so much. Auntie got them. They're Savage Fenty. They got them for $5. Savage Fenty, $5 on the website. I'm thinking Auntie said $5. Savage Fenty. Thank you. And they comfortable too. And they not hot. That's why I'm in here without my robe. It's great. Yeah, they $5. That's what she said. Yeah, this light is. And it changed. Like, Miss Joy got this off of Amazon. Ain't that cool? Oh, I'm going to try this. Oh, that's not bad. It's not that bright either. I never thought about using the orange. So if you read at night, let's see what it looks like real quick. So that's a good. So if you want to read in the, in the bed, it's a good light, or they got the white. Where's oh, there you go. And they got white. So yeah, grab one. So if you got to worry about waking the babies up and you want to read, there you go. And it clips onto your book and everything. And it's rechargeable, I think. Amazon. Where's the pack? It's this. Portable clip-on reading light. Up to 60 hours. Oh, wow. Rechargeable, and I guess it stays for up to 60 hours. That's good. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so let's get this popping. So why the successive generations, or the generations after Adam and Eve and all these people were created? Let's see. Here we go. I think I like this orange too. That's better. It's not as bright. That's cool. Okay. He said, I shall liken my judgment to a circle, just as for the ones who are last, there is now slowness. So for those who are first, there is no haste. So basically, he was saying, just like God is not slowing down the time for us, he didn't speed it up for the people that were first. So basically, the way that he did it is just even time. Whether you lived a long time or a short time, he evened it out where it's the same. The people that lived before the flood and the people that lived after flood. Even though we live a shorter time, it still ends up being the same on the scale of, even though they live longer or whatever, it evens out. Okay? So anyway, he said, then I answered and said, could you not have created at one time those who have been and those who are and those who will be, that you might show your judgment sooner? So did y'all hear what he said? He asked God, he said, why you just didn't create everybody at the same time? Who's ever asked God? Have you ever asked God that question? Why you just didn't create everybody at the same time? Ezra asked God. He said, instead of just breaking up the times, why you just, that way your judgment could come sooner so we didn't have to wait for it. That's why I be saying these be talking like we talk. They be asking the questions we ask. That Bible y'all got, it don't be talking about the real stuff. It do, but it don't. Did you know he asked that? This is a good, yeah. He said, why you just I mean, everybody could have said, why you just didn't let everybody be born so the judgment can hurry up and come? Who wanna be waiting on it? Well, here you go, Miss Michelle. He replied to me and said, the creation cannot make more haste than the creator. Neither can the world hold at one time those who have been created. I'm sorry. It says the creation cannot make more haste than the creator. Neither can the world hold at one time those who have been created in life at one time to your creation. If therefore all creatures will live at one time and the creation will sustain them, it might even now be able to support all of them present at one time. And he said to me, ask a woman's womb and say to it, if you bear 10 children, why one after another? Request it therefore to produce 10 at one time. So he was saying, instead of having all the people, why you just didn't have everybody born at one time? Since the earth can hold it, just let everybody be born. And God said, ask the woman why she don't have all 10 of her kids at one while. Well, we know women do that now. They get in vitro and they do have 7, 10 kids all at one time, 6 kids all at one time. That didn't used to be a thing back in the day. But now it's one whopping, you done. If you want to try to carry 5 kids, and that's it. That's all your kids at one time. Y'all, the children of Cain person is back. But you come back every day to type children of Cain, you absolutely don't have a life. You can't. Jesus. Moving on. He said to me, ask a woman's womb and say to it, if you bear 10 children, why one after another? Request it therefore to produce 10 at one time. And I said, of course it cannot, but only each in its own time. He said to me, even so have I given the womb of the earth to those who from time to time are sown in it. For as an infant does not bring forth, and a woman who has become old does not bring forth any longer, so I have organized the world which I created. So he said, babies don't give birth and old women don't give birth. The same way that I organized that infants are not supposed to give birth and old ladies after a certain time, they're not giving birth. He said, I organized the earth in the same way. Who knew that God even thought about it like that? See the kind of answers he give you? He give you answers that make him come back and ask him more questions. Wait a minute. What? Okay, make that make sense, please, because I didn't get that. Is y'all picking this up? When he said, just like I didn't make infants to give birth and old ladies, the womb of the earth, Mother Earth, okay? Because all of us came out of her. We came out of our mama, but in our reality, we're still existing off the same clay and mud that God made Adam and Eve on, right? And humans are still being born off that same prototype that God made, still to this day. We got people that are getting ready to give birth to babies, people that are giving birth. So the first breath, the first two breaths that he breathed, and the same clay model is just been, I ain't gonna say upgraded, but it's been replicated. Okay? Still. He ain't had to go and make no more new humans to get us. Right? Like, in order to get a new car, you got to get a new car. But we don't have to get a new body every year that we're older. Yes, Miss Shine. All day long. Yeah. Okay. So it says, then I inquired and said, since you have now given me the opportunity, let me speak before you. Is our mother, of whom you have told me, still young? Or is she now approaching old age? So he's asking, is the earth old or is she still young? Ezra asked God, is the earth old or is she young? Right? Y'all see it? Mm-hmm. And he replied to me, ask a woman who bears children, and she will tell you. Say to her, why are those whom you have borne recently not like those whom you bore before, but smaller in stature? And she herself will answer you, those born in the strength of youth are different from those born during the time of old age when the womb is failing. Therefore, you also should consider that you and your contemporaries are smaller in stature than those who were before you, and those who come after you will be smaller than you, and born of a creation which is already aging and passing the strength of youth. The reason we're smaller is because the earth is old. We like the kids born in menopause for the earth, born at the end of time. But Adam then was bigger because the earth was fresh and new. And guess what? The doctors tell you as you age, you need to be careful because there are a lot of health problems that come along with having your babies when you're old. There's a lot of complications for a mom, and there's a lot of complications for baby. Isn't that cool? Everything repeats. I keep telling y'all. If you look at nature, look at us, look at the sky. God just repeated the same things over and over. He just replicated it in different areas. Just like they have flowers that look like the woman's, and they got flowers that look like the man's, and they got flowers that look like ears and flowers that look like noses. Maybe he practiced there first. Because man was the last thing that he made, wasn't it? So how do we know he wasn't practicing the noses and the ears on the flowers and the parts of how he wanted them to look? Because these things are on everything. There's all kinds of different plants that look like the phallus of a man. There's all kind of flowers that look like the vulva of a woman. Just think about that. He made all of that first and then us. And we can go and see that our brain looks like a walnut and our heart, our lungs look like tomatoes and all of the, he had already created all the fruits. Then he created our body that looks like the part of the fruit. Like, what? Even for our neurons to look like seed, how the seed grows out and then come up, and it's the same exact. If you look at a neuron and you look at a seed when it's taking root and growing up, they looks the exact same. It looks the exact same. He said, I created the earth for y'all. Okay, so it makes sense that everything on here would need to be for us. So because he know we have finite knowledge when he has infinite knowledge, right? Our knowledge only goes so far. He said maybe they'll realize that this looked like the inside and then or something like he probably told them, but this is why it looked like that. Because it looked like the organ that is supposed to help. It's like a picture book. Right? But it's also recreated everywhere. Whatever he did, it's recreated in everything that he did. Do you understand? There's water above, there's water below. There's water here, here, and underneath where we can see. 3. There's heavenly waters, earthly waters, and the waters of the deep. The waters that are below the earth's crust. And okay, that's 3. You got mind, body, and spirit, right? God the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And the end of a carrot, don't it look like an eye? It look like the retina of an eye, the end of a carrot does. Once that thing comes off of there, the real carrots now, I don't know. Man, woman, and child. Yep. Yep. All of that. All right. Yeah. God don't want us worshiping Mother Earth, but in our reality, she is our mother because Adam and Eve was pulled out of her. They were molded from her, and they came from her, and we still here, rocking on her, still to this day. Show they got up on high. I'm gonna put my on her. That's what I just heard in my mind. Sorry, y'all. Come on back, Circa. We gonna go on and read the Bible. Let's do it. That's what I heard in my mind. Yes, Miss Bliss. That's what I heard. Alicia. I mean, that's what God said when He came down and made us. Just playing. Look, thank you. We on page 534 right now. And Ezra is excuse me. Ezra just asked God why you didn't let all the people be born at one time. And God said, why you didn't ask the woman to have all her kids at one time? And then he was like, why you didn't let her? This is a whole conversation between Ezra and the Lord about people being born, about how judgment is going to happen. Thank you so much. Auntie got them for me. Savage Fenty for $5, she said. Thank you. Okay. So here we go. Oh, and because we are smaller. Now. Can I ask the question? Would scientists be able to sell to us that the reason that we're smaller is because of the atmosphere? If we had this information and we would just know the time that we're living in, that the world is waxing or waning old. Okay. They wouldn't be able to sell us that. They wouldn't be able to sell us all of these theories because it tells us right here the reason that we're smaller is because the earth is older. So it makes sense that Adam could have very well been 12 to 15 feet tall or 8 to 9 feet tall just because the earth was newer. So the average man might have been 9 or 10 feet tall because think about it. Goliath was a short giant. And it says that a lot of these men we was reading today in Josephus that they were larger men, period. The Bible says that they were larger. So now we know that regular sized men probably weren't 6 feet. So now when y'all go and y'all see these so-called bodies that they pulling out of there, do y'all think them was the real people? I'm gonna tell you why I don't. one more. Where is it? Our other well, y'all know our Giants in America book. I don't know where it is right now. It might be in my room, or it's right here in my face. Anyway, it's here somewhere. Oh, right under this one. Nope, that's not it. I don't know where it is. It might be in my room. Anyway, I went looking through this megalith book, right? I went looking through this megalith book and this geomancy book. And it was something that was very interesting that I read in both of these, mainly in this one. First of all, they said that the poles shift. And they knew this all the way back in like the 1700s or something, that the poles shift. So you know how they tell us that the poles are just whatever? No, they shift. And the old maps used to draw Alexandria as like the North Pole. Alexandria, Egypt. And like the world went out from there. Adam was very tall. I'm trying to find it. This book has so much freaking information in it. Oh, is it this one? I don't think I highlighted it. I just folded the page down. Darn it. Well, anyway. I wanted to show y'all, it had the crop circles in here. And I was like, that's interesting. But basically what it was, okay, I think I'm here. Oh yeah, look. I guess that was the page. Y'all see it? You see it? The shifting grid. Right? Y'all see it? Surfacing slippage and the old pole. So the poles move? And y'all never told nobody? Because y'all make it like they don't move. Didn't they make it? Don't they say like, do the poles move or what? Because now they telling us that the poles shift. Well, they've been knowing it, but they tell us something else. I need to find this freaking page. Oh, it's back here. I think it's back here. So this book is Geomancy, Earth Grids, Ley Lines, Feng Shui, Divination. So what these people then found out, you know how they always talk about ley lines? The Nazca lines and all of that? Y'all know about the Nazca lines and all this old good stuff? So when they do these ley lines, they be trying to tell us they be trying to find the geomagnetic whatever. No, they be looking up the giant bones in their burial mounds because all of their burial mounds and bones are on a geometric system. And also in this book, it talks about how the megaliths are and the geomancy and the like where they're positioned at, they are portals. And you can go from one to the other one. All they ley lines, it's like literally it's just their burial mounds. And they ain't looking for no whatever. They looking up for the bodies because it literally tells them where the bodies are, where the mounds are. Oh, look what it says. Travels to the other world. What are these? The mounds I've been telling y'all about. The hills that we've been running and laying on forever. And look what they said is down in there. This is megalith studies in stone. You see it? The mounds? So the other book I was, where is our other giant book? I don't know where it is. That's what I was looking for so I could show y'all why I was amazed when I was looking in these two books that's not even supposed to be nothing about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go. So y'all know when we go in here, what do we see all throughout this book? It's the mounds. And these are in North America. Pleasants County in West Virginia, boom. Ain't that what we see right here? Ain't that what we looking at right there? They show you the type of map. We see these when we driving out of town all the time, y'all. Oh, there's another. Now I wonder because this looks a lot like. Don't fall, please. That. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Hmm. And that's in Kentucky. Large burial mound in Kentucky. So this book, the Encyclopedia of Ancient Giants in North America, is full of the mounds in all the states where they found the bones. Look at origins of the giant Neanderthal hybrids. Hybrids. Wonder what they were mixed with. Let's see. It says, in direct proximity to the skeleton, he uncovered a hand axe, scrapers, and points and bones of a wild ass, an ox, and a bear. The skeleton was studied by anthropologists, and it was established that it belongs to the modern type, but has many features that approximate it to the Neanderthal type: large teeth, heavy cheekbones, and some other stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. Just give me a second. Just trying to find another man. Oh. I'm trying to find out another mound. Oh, here's one in Michigan. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Anybody know where Kalamazoo is? Ever been to Kalamazoo? There's a mound in Kalamazoo. Ooh. Here's another one by the Croton Dam. And this is the body they found over there. By the Glacial Caney Indians were giants. Central Indiana, Michigan. So all these hills that we just been sledding down and playing King of the Hill with, giant mound. Look where they found giants with horns at. Oh, well, where's look. You mean subcutaneous horns? You mean the genetic disorder that people are being still born with horns right now that they told us it's just a regular bone growth? And you mean to tell me that this is a map of where they have found giant humans with horns? Giant humans with horns. Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Pittsburgh, Washington, Ohio, Indianapolis, 1899. So let's just do the years that they found these. This one is the Arizona Centennial, Arizona City, Arizona, which I've been there. October 4th, 1879, they found humans with horns. July 14th, 1916, humans with horns in Pennsylvania. The next place was West Virginia in 1882. December 4th of 1892. August 15th of 1917. Now I'm gonna tell y'all why that means something to us. Because we got a book that's from 1917 when we know Americans and Brits went and started traveling. This book is literally from 1917. This is one of the time when they started discovering the other countries. So it makes sense that they was digging up America too. Because they went over there and seen all them giant skeletons and they came back thinking, oh, I wonder if we got some over here. And guess what? Remember I told y'all they had those secret societies, remember? And they would come back, and when they would go smoke their cigars and have their scotch bars and whatnot, and they wanted to be well-traveled men, they would come and they would give their friends the goods. Now, the lower people know, but they would give their friends, and this is their travel logs, and they printed them and had them printed, and the black and white pictures of what they saw. Well, okay, that makes sense. Because that's about the time when y'all start digging up bones over here, too, grave robbers. Y'all was digging up bones in Egypt, and the bodies have been there for 5,000 years. Y'all come around and folks dead can't even rest. It's spooky. Don't understand how you think somebody else's dead bones need to be in your museum and not where they been for 5,000 years. But amen, we just gonna move on from there. Anyway, so now that we know folks was bigger, off top they was bigger. That makes sense as to why when the angels went into the regular women, they were already larger, and they made different sizes of giants. Now, what's really crazy is, did you see the kind of God broke that up into three? He said the first people was one size, the middle people was one size, and the last people are going to be a size. You mean kind of like what we saw in the picture right there, where there's three sizes of people in our book that we look at all the time? This one right here, where we always look at it, and it was three sizes of people. Now, remember what we talked about, that God already knew every soul. He said, before I formed you in your mother's womb, whether that was an animal womb or not, he already knew the sizes they was going to be. He's the one that chose how tall each giant got to be. Remember, we know this. Even the animals that were incubated, because look at this. He knew that this person was going to look like this. When they decided to take God's chemistry, his creations, and make animal hybrid human beings, this is what they was finding in this book I'm reading about. When it says the human hybrids, this is what they was talking about. And they had horns. Good job. Where was your wit? These are the human hybrids that were massive. Human face, animal body. The human hybrids. The ones I showed y'all, remember? And then, hold on. There go a good animal hybrid. Let's do this one. What about her? See your ears? See where they are. Right where goat's ears would be, or a deer. Hmm. Look at that. That's a woman. That's a lion goddess. And she has human feet. And an animal head. And see, there's 3 different sizes of people there even. You see it? And the goddess is taller than everybody. 3 different sizes of people there. So let's look here. Let's keep going because that's not the picture I'm looking for. Y'all already know the picture I'm looking for. Oh! That looks like a human hybrid to me. No? Yeah? Don't that look like a human hybrid to you? Another human hybrid. Oh, there's another human hybrid right there. Look at that one. Human feet and hands. Oh. There we go. Okay. Could be something, could be nothing. But the Bible did say that, all flesh had corrupted itself. And, well, I kind of know what that means. So, up. She goes up to his knees and she's standing on his feet. We know this. So there's 2 sizes of people right there. Because she's a full-grown woman, mind you. She's not a baby. She has a full-grown body there. You can see from the side. She's a full-grown woman. And she has to stand on his feet. Right? And then let's look up these. And I do this all the time to show people. There's 3 sizes of people here. There's this really big guy right here. Then there's this big guy right here. And then there's the regular size humans right there scaling this wall. Or here down on, and they're on horses, if you can't tell. See this guy here? He's on a horse. So that horse is probably easily 6 foot, right? 5 to 6 feet, this horse. And do you see they're on a horse, they're not even taller than the base block. Do you see that? So these are regular size humans. There's a size of people. And then there's this really big size here. So when the Bible says that Joshua and them went over to Canaan and they looked like grasshoppers to the people, this is what it's talking about. And these were erected when the earth was new. Y'all see it? Let's put a visual for you. So when you read that and it says they see us as grasshoppers, we see them as they see us as grasshoppers and we see them as such. Like how are we supposed to kill them? The men of Canaan were this, because this looks like a grasshopper to them. So now when you read that, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, you got a visual now. This is when God told them, I'm gonna give y'all the kingdom, and they down here, like they ain't even standing up. These 2 are not standing up. I would be scared as a human size to run into this person. Look it, they not even taller than his head. So look at the size of this, right? And so then when you go to National Geographic, I'm about to bust your head now. For all these folks. So, for all of the people that said this was fake, and y'all let them edit that picture, and clearly you can see that this lady is in that skull, and this is real. This is a real picture. I remember when this came out, and then they just said, oh, it was a hoax. Well, why was it on the front of National Geographic then? And they changed it. But this, you can see the people, the lady in his head and the lady by the hip bone right there, the man by the hip bone. Okay, you see this? You see the lady and the man right there. So when you go back, please, y'all, let people come over here. I don't like it when people add people. So if they come over here talking crazy, just wait till I get to them. Please don't add people. They gonna think what they want to think. I don't really care. Y'all know how I do. I don't be worried about it, and I don't want y'all to be worried about it either. It's to those that have an ear to hear. We not forcing nothing down nobody's throat. So y'all still want to believe? Let them lie to y'all and tell y'all that this was an edited photo, and it's sitting right in front of our face in Egypt right now. Cause these people look like grasshoppers. Cause she can fit inside of his freaking head. Y'all still think that's edited, huh? And it's sitting right in front of our face. You can go to Egypt and see this right now and see that you look like a grasshopper to this. But then when they say it in the Bible, you don't believe it, and then you see that online and you say, oh, they edited that. That's Photoshop. Right. Is this Photoshop? Because it's right in Egypt right now. And if you go stand next to this block, you're gonna look like a grasshopper, exactly like old boy said, the spies. So that's why when people talk crazy to me, this is sitting right in front of your face. But if you want to believe that they edited this, it's all they have to do, just like they did with the names, Maccabees and Maccabees, or all the other names that we didn't look up. And when you go and see that this is really this person, and all they did was change the names, if that's what it takes for you, if all I gotta do is blur out this picture for you not to believe it, bad. Let's do it. Let's go. That ain't nothing. Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, I don't gotta fool you if you ain't looking. I do not have to fool you. Do me a favor, go to numbers 13 real quick, y'all. I'm about to show y'all. Y'all ready? Go to numbers 13 real quick. And do the NIV version. Let's do that one. We normally do the ERV, but let's do the NIV. Being fine in a onesie is crazy. Why? Why ain't pajamas? Pajamas is the truth. Listen, honey, I will wear some pajamas to the club and nah, just playing, but I could. Easily. And I ain't talking about nothing that I'll wear this with some heels on, but I guarantee coming home there, hey, whatever I want out of there. Put my heels on, do my makeup and everything, and wear this to the club. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna have to do nothing. I'm gonna just sit over on the side. Cause everybody else got all that stuff out. So I'm gonna be the sore thumb. So immediately folks is gonna pay attention. Immediately. Cause everybody else is in there with everything out and I'm walking around in the onesie and some heels. They're gonna be like, that's cute. I would have never thought to do that. I'm doing that next time, girl. I'm wearing me some heels with my onesie to the club. I'm gonna do it. Might put my little fluffy sandals on. I think I'm gonna do that. Cause I will. Y'all don't understand. I'm weird like that. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do. If I like it, I'm doing it. It don't matter if you like it or not. As y'all can tell. Okay. So real quick, right here. Now listen now. If you look right here at 13 and 21, numbers 13 and 21, look, it says, so they went up and explored the land from the desert of Zin as far as Rehob, toward Lebo Hamath. They went up through the Negev and came to Hebron, where Ahiman, Sheshai, and Talmai, the descendants of Anak, or the Anakim, lived. Hebron had been built 7 years before Zoan in Egypt. And when they reached the valley of Eshcol, they cut off a branch bearing a single cluster of grapes. 2 of them carried it on a pole between them, along with some pomegranates and figs. Sound real Jack the Beanstalkish to me. That place was called the Valley of Eshcol because of the cluster of grapes the Israelites cut off there. At the end of 40 days, they returned from exploring the land. Okay? So it says they came back to Moses and Aaron and the whole Israelite community at Kadesh in the desert of Paran. Now, I'm going to tell you what's so important about this. Y'all remember our lovely, I'm going to just show y'all. You see, they said they was at Kadesh? I just want to show you something. Two. Both of them. Just get both of them, girl. Just thinking. Okay. So this is Battles by Map. The Smithsonian. Right? This is Battles by Map now. From the beginning of time until now. Would y'all like to know who they was talking about? Look it. You see it? Who was in this war? The Hittites, the Mitanni, the Egyptians, the Canaanites, the Assyrians, and the Babylonians. Really? You mean the people that's in the Bible? First people they start talking about is the very people we reading about. Well, shuck it darn. Really? Hmm. Looking for the marathon is on here, and it should have the Hittites and this first one. It might be in my other book. Oh no, it's here stuck. There it is. This is the first war. The first war that they have in the battle maps by the Smithsonian. Okay? Who's in there but the biblical people? Look at the Hittites lay in ambush. The Hittites. The Egyptian New Kingdom of the Hittite Empire had been vying, and the Hittite Empire had been vying for control of the Eastern Mediterranean. Okay? Do you see this? Ramsey Neum, Hittites, the Battle of Kadesh. The Bible, right here in the Smithsonian. Yes, right here. The Hittites, the Jebusites, and all of that, right? Assyria, boom. This is the war, the Battle of Kadesh, right here. First war they got in this good old battle map is the Battle of Kadesh with the Hittites. You mean the people from the Bible. Okay, let's move on. I was just wondering if y'all saw that too. So then this is the Smithsonian book as well. From the dawn of civilization until present day, right? Now look here. We just gonna skedaddle on through here real quick, and after they go through the hunter-gatherers and whatnot. Come up. Come on. Okay, so this is out of Africa. The hunter-gatherers are getting close. Hold on. The giant feet. It might. It's here. Early societies. There we go. Here we go. There's village life. Come on. Well, anyway. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Boom. I knew I was coming there. There we go. Here we go. Rulers and hierarchy. First kings. Like kings in the Bible. Who come up here? All the people we studying. Gilgamesh. See him right there? And all of these folks. Sargon. The Magnificent. And when you look at when they lived, it's around when the Hittites and stuff was living. The Egyptians, the Olmecs. Oh, okay. So the Akkadians and the Olmecs was living at the same time? You mean before everybody had left Africa? Because here go the Assyrians and the Akkadians right here. Sargon them. And there go the Olmecs back over here. You mean they was living at the same time? Really? No. So is that why they have the same pyramids that they had over there in Egypt? Oh. But if you don't have the lineup of the, like our big green book, okay, so that you can see that these dynasties and these, they were running right as they had kids, they were starting these peoples, the successive generations that we reading about over here in this book that it took us all over the place and back. Who isn't making sense? Or maybe you just don't have all the information, because the people that know what I'm talking about, do y'all know what I'm talking about? Everybody understand? To the people that's in my class, y'all know what I'm saying? We already know. You haven't been here long enough to know. And you don't probably have the books, so then it wouldn't make sense to you. I get it. I already know. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to need more books, honey, before you say that. You're going to need more books. But just so I can tell you what I'm talking about, you ready? Okay, you ready? I am, because you don't know what you're talking about. You see this? This is the beginning. This is called creation here, right? And so can you see this, honey? Since you know so much, you see that? You see Adam and Eve there and that whole beginning there? You see it? You see it? We're going to run this down a little bit. We're going to go through the success. Oh, there's the Tower of Babel, the Chaldeans, the Mitzrayim, Egypt, and all that. Oh, okay. And will you see it? And then we're just going to keep going down here. Now, see, at the bottom, because you don't know what you're talking about, these are the Asian dynasties starting when? When the pyramids and stuff were being built. You see it, huh? Can you see it? China and Greece and Babylon. They was all running neck and neck. They're all started at, this is all during 1600 BC, you know? And so then we keep on going down here because I'm going to start seeing the Japanese come through in Asia Minor and all of that. And who else is going there? Phoenicia. They're running Palestine. They're running right there together. Oh, Gideon them. So you mean there was Japanese and Chinese, oh, Janus and Faunus were alive during the same time that Gideon was. You mean of the Bible? Oh. They was running neck and neck. That's why they was all building pyramids. This is your Game of Thrones right here, bro, on paper. Now, who ain't making sense? And just so you know, that's not the only one we got. And that's why I just showed you the Smithsonian one as well. These are biblical. That ain't got nothing to do with the Bible, but they saying the Hittites and stuff too. You see it? Some more timeline, honey. More timeline. Whole other book, more timeline. And if I turn this around, it's going to show you the exact same thing. Who don't know what they're talking about? Who? Maybe you don't know. And if you're confused, you can go watch. And we got 600 videos over on YouTube so you can understand before you say what somebody don't know. You sound foolish. Real foolish. And it's sad. It's very, very sad. I don't do this for TikTok. TikTok found me. I've been doing this way before all of this. I've been studying when nobody even knew who I was. And I have proof. I have documentation, time and date stamp of when I was studying these books and what I was studying, pictures as well, because I knew people wouldn't believe it. So every day I took a picture of the stack of books that I was reading all the way back to 2012 until now. Even further, actually, but we'll just say concentrated there. So, Percy Price, if you want to talk about that, you talk about it. People don't tell me what to talk about. I teach my classes on what I want to teach. If you want to talk about Exodus, you go talk about Exodus. But don't nobody tell me what to do because I'm 43 years old and I'm not a child. I'm a whole grandma. Y'all got to get y'all internet etiquette better, huh? Because don't nobody tell me what to do but the Lord. Percy, go to sleep. Is this the only way you're going to get some recognition? Because I'm talking about the truth. Evidently, you need to clean your ears out. Or this is only to those that have an ear to hear, the people that got their stuff ready and don't think that they not going to have to worry about buying groceries and gas masks and stuff. But they going to have to take the mark because they ain't stored up no dehydrated food or nothing because there ain't going to be no refrigeration. They not even paying attention. They talk about the truth, baby, but they don't even know the truth because their pastors ain't even telling them that we in a cashless society right now. They pastor, they ain't even telling them that they need water filtration and all of the stuff that my folks got. The people in my community, we believe the word. So we're preparing. I don't know what these other fake Christians is doing, but we not worried about it. We are not worried about it at all. Because guess what? We've been one up on everything that's been going on, ain't we, y'all? Who in the dark? Who can't charge their phone? Who can't make no ice? Who can't cook because it ain't no electricity and gas? Not us. That is not our problem. Because we believe God. He said that if you don't want to take the mark that you're going to be damned to hell to get, you might want to prepare. But the Christians ain't preparing, baby. I don't even get it. So maybe they not the people that have the ear to hear. Make it make sense. Because we believe God and every single thing that He has told us, and we ain't been on one day in no service. We didn't been prepared for it before it came. You said we can't go outside because they said we can't breathe the air. Oh, I am at the WOU school. I do, honey. I can go wherever I want to. Anybody tell me I can't go? I'm going to the grocery store. What you been saying? You said they done dropped another thing down in the water. Oh, I ain't worried about that either. I can go on and filter my water. I ain't got no problems with none of that. That is not my issue. Oh, you said that you gonna need to filter it 3 times. Oh, okay. Well, I got me a Berkey in there, and then I got this here water straw that filters. So I'm a running through my Berkey, then I'm a running through here, running through my Berkey, then I'm gonna drink it out of this because this connects to my bottle. You said what? Hmm. Okay. You said I'm gonna have to worry about gas. No, I got solar stove, solar generator, rechargeable headphones, rechargeable pretty much everything that I need. Walkie talkies. Guess what? I bet the people in New York and the people that's been without power for over 7 to 12 days. I just shared a video of a young lady that's in Terre Haute. They in Terre Haute. She said, we've been out without water. I can't cook for my baby. Her baby couldn't have been no more than 8 months. They've been without power for 5 days. No electricity, no nothing. Now we know this is happening down in everywhere else. And she keeps saying another day, another day. They just did that to my cousins in Oklahoma and everybody else down in Georgia, the 350. So we not really worried about it. We not worried about it. We are not worried about it. We got our stuff. We knew that it wasn't going to be no real food running around in these grocery stores. And so we already bought all of our dehydrated food and our freeze dried food. So if they hit our power, all our food ain't going to spoil because our food is shelf stable ready. I wonder who told us about that. The Lord. Oh, yeah, I know. I saw St. Louis is experiencing power outages too. God told us to get shelf stable food. Ain't everybody saying they food? Matter of fact, let me get the video. Because I saved this young lady's video and I shared it. So let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Oh, they didn't update this thing. Here she go. Look. Terre Haute, Indiana, where we don't have any power, any lights, we don't have any hot water. And it's been like this since Thursday, about 2 Sunday. And it's, what day is it? Monday. Yeah. This is day 4 of this disaster. There are young children, babies, and we have to feed them, you know. It's hot. The food in the freezer and the deep freezer is going bad. And it's been, what, almost 5 days since this disaster hit. Reality hit us. So, like, I'm going be grateful. Nobody was prepared for this. but we're trying to get through it as fast as possible. Right? They ain't said nothing. And it's been like this for 4 days. And they keep saying that they're gonna fix the power, but each time it's another day. Yes, another day goes by, and it's like we're still. This is in Terre Haute, Indiana. She just posted this today. Terre Haute, Indiana. What's going on? Tell them, Nyla, that we need power. Help us. Like, what's going on? I want my oatmeal. Now, if that little baby had a butane stove, her kids would not be in the dark. If she had her generator, and I'm just telling you, the people in my community, even the 17, 18-year-olds, is getting their emergency lights. They're not gonna have to be in the dark. They're not gonna not be able to cook because we got butane stoves. We got solar stoves. Okay? We got our stuff. You so, Mr. Price, you intimidated by all of my millions of dollars worth of books? You intimidated, boo-boo? How about this? Let me show you something so you can really be mad. It's only 800 of these in the world. How about $2 for that, buddy? And this is only Genesis to Lamentations. Your pastor don't even got one of these, babe. How about that? That's only Genesis to Lamentations. That's only a half of the Bible. 22 karat gold. Since we running $2, you got a lot to say, boy. I promise you. You got a whole lot to say. There go the other hand. Your pastor, your church don't even have these, sir. $2 where? It's only 800 in the world out of 8.5 billion people, baby. It's only 800, not 8,000, not 80,000, not 800,000, 800. Now, how about that for $2? You need to go to sleep because you're too irritated and too intimidated by all the information that my daddy gave me. I know it's hard to look at. I know. And by me being a woman too, and I ain't getting up here acting like I'm saved, it really be burning y'all up. It be burning y'all up. Ooh, it be burning y'all up, don't it? I get it. Get your weight up. That's all I'm going to say. Because my daddy gave me all this, whether you like it or not. Maybe you should get a little closer with him. He'll start, you don't have to be so catty. Because I don't be on nobody's page trying to tell them nothing. People be so bothered. You ain't got nothing else better to do except for quit leaving stupid comments under my stuff. Like, really, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Go beat your meat. Then maybe you'll calm down. You release some stress. How about that? You want to do that? Because you over here messing with a complete person that don't even know you, trying to get under my skin. You need to release, sir. It's a little blue around here. It's a little blue. It's a little blue. It's looking a little blue. And full. Yeah. But you're doing too much. It's too late. I'm just trying to figure out why you so ramped up. You ain't released in a while. Go on and handle that because you need to go on and lay down so you can go to sleep. Get that together. Go on and get that under control, buddy, because you're doing a lot. It's looking a little blue around here. Matter of fact, your thing is blue, so you let us know what it was. Your whole little thing is blue and a circle. Damn it, you told us before you even said it. Look at that. Blue circle. Blue circle. And I ain't talking about the pill you need. I'm talking about they come in pairs because you a little too whatever. Like folks be like, I can't tell. I know a stressed out man want to see one. You come and mess with women that you would never even talk to in real life, and you get online and your little fingers get all excited. I get it. I understand. Go lay down. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. People be bothered, boy, don't they? They be irritated as hell about somebody that they will never even meet or talk to. You can tell who uptight, boy. They'll rather play in the street. They would rather play in the street. Do you hear me? Yeah, you ain't got nothing else to do. You don't even show your real face. Don't nobody care about what you gotta say with your 68 followers, sir. Go lay down. You got too much time on your hands to be trying to argue with somebody you don't know. You ain't got nothing else better to do in your life. With a name like Percy, you're probably about 65. So I'm sure you're at the end of it. Just go and live out the last of your days, sir. And leave me alone. Listen here. Thank you so much. Folks is crazy. They be having too much time on their hands. And I am not encouraging masturbation. Just understand that. But sometimes you got to talk to people. Listen, people have gotten so used to being trolls that when they get trolled, then their little feelings be hurt. Y'all know I will troll a troll. Stop it. Because I don't know you, and you trying to get under my skin makes you look real stupid. We've never met in person. You're not paid to be here. You're not paid to keep typing. Nobody even knows and gives a damn who you are, unless you're trying to be positive in the class. So you make yourself look silly. You make yourself look real silly. Real silly. You make yourself look silly. I don't even know you, weirdo. Do you think I give a damn about what you think or how you feel? Listen, there are people in real life that are so miserable that the only time that they feel happy is if they can make somebody feel like them. Misery really does love company, y'all. But I'm gonna go on and pick out your little stuff so you can go on and move on to the next person. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna show you how silly you look, especially if you've grown and you're trying to troll somebody. That means you have no life at all. Like your life is pathetic. If the only thing that you can do is get under people's skin and that's the only way that you get noticed, I would hate for that to have to be my life. For the only way that people that paid me attention is if they were angry and I was arguing back with them, that's the only excitement I get. That has to be a very, I don't even know if it's lonely, horrible, miserable. I don't know, but I don't have time to be angry and be irritated with folks just because you want to be stupid. I got better things to do with my energy. I could be making some bread, making some ice cream, dehydrating some damn watermelons, onions, garlic, bell peppers. I got 1,000 other things to do besides argue with stupid people about stupid stuff. That's retarded. And I'm not calling anyone that. I'm just saying, like, that's a slow way of thinking. I didn't mean to offend nobody. TikTok, don't be on no dumb stuff. I didn't mean that as in someone is. I'm saying that is a slow way of thinking to be irritated. How do you dehydrate watermelon? You just put it in the dehydrator, cut off the watermelon pieces and do the rinds. Yes, and then you blend it up and make it into a watermelon powder. We dehydrate. We wax cheese over here. We do all kind of stuff. So back to what I was saying. Anyway, let's go back to this. Folks be silly. So now that we know that people were larger because the earth was new, okay? Now that we know that the earth was larger, I mean, people were larger because the earth was new. And then as the earth has gotten older, we're going to get smaller. And we have. We know that. Good morning, Tone, or afternoon and evening. Okay? So with that, what they've been telling us is not the truth. Just ask, because what else has gotten smaller? Insects, animals, trees. Jennifer, you took the word right out of my mouth. The main thing is trees. So the earth is not even producing the same size trees. Oh, thank you, Tom. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she's old and she's about to pop. Because I can't remember if it's Enoch or Ezra where it said the earth is only going to be 7,000 years old. Which makes sense because 7 is completion. It's been 2,000 years, about 2,500 years or so since Jesus left. And we at the end right now. The mark of the beast is here. All of the stuff is here. So look like we lining right up with that 7,000 year mark. Don't listen to these people talking about a billion years lies. No. They got them on YouTube though. That's where I learned. You can go on YouTube. Anything you want to dehydrate or preserve food, they all on there. I was just shocked. I knew they was about to do that. Of course, they blocked my live. People are so weird. And they never ever give me a warning either. It's so weird. They do it every time. Y'all already know he got mad and reported me, oh weirdo. I'm not worried about it at all. Folks know where to go. I don't think that's fair though. Y'all already know. Listen, they be so mad. They be so mad. So it's probably gonna be a week or something. I don't even know. But I don't think that's fair. The message is still going to come through. Oh yeah. No, that's not the government. That's that's the folks. Y'all know who that is. They be mad because I be cause how am I talking hate speech and they coming on there talking crazy? Y'all know I know how it go. I ain't worried about it. They do it every time. They come on here talking crazy and then get mad because I be hurting their feelings. Well, don't come over here talking stupid to me then. Don't do it. Which is weird. I don't think people should be able to do that. So we out to the 12th, y'all. What's today, the 4th? It's about 8 days or so. I ain't worried about it. They block me all the time because they come in here thinking that it's church. This is not church, and I will cut your throat. Real life when it comes to that, not in a physical way, but yeah, they do, and they be mad about it. And when I go on to put them where they need to be, then they go on and do what they gonna do. They do this every time. I ain't worried about it. They be mad. They be upset. They'll get over it. They will get over it. And we got Instagram. I'll go there tomorrow. Y'all already know, Kim. We'll be on Instagram in the morning. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. They really be thinking they doing something, but you don't know we record on YouTube every day. So whatever the people on TikTok miss, they can just go to YouTube and get it. Silly. People are weird. CERCA TROVA 22. No, you know what? This is why I told y'all to go get us up to 1,000 because we got that in our place, but I ain't saying it no more. We just gonna be off for a week. Cause we got a whole nother thing we can go live on, but will nobody go get it? I think we only at 800. I keep telling everybody go follow Tana Place. We could have been going live immediately, going right over to Tana Place. So if you haven't followed Tana Place, go follow Tana Place. So the next time we do this, we can get right back on class. I ain't worried about it. They'll be all right. On TikTok, yeah, we have another TikTok, but I've been saying for over a year, y'all gotta get up to 1,000, and then we can literally just go over there and be right back on class. They be mad. They be mad when I block them, so then they go and say I'm speaking hate speech. And TikTok don't have enough sense to go and look. So it is what it is. They'll be all right. They will be okay. Y'all know we used to it. It's been what, 2 years? Almost. Yes, Pedro, they be mad and upset. They be mad and upset. They will get over it. I promise you they will. They'll be okay. They will be all right. They just be mad because learn. Don't come in here talking about I'm spreading lies. Yeah, they weird. You mad because you can't come in somebody live and talk crazy to them and they chop you in your throat and then you want to go and run and tell the teacher that you got hit when you've been picking with them the whole time. Yeah. Well, hopefully this time when people see they can't find me, they'll go follow Tat Dot Place so we can get up to 1,000. We go back to TikTok once y'all get it to 1,000. I'm not about to keep saying it. If y'all come here and y'all know we can't go live, then y'all know where to go. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, people are weird. They really are, but I don't care. I don't. Yeah, Tat Dot Place. And then we'll just start going over there when they do that dumb stuff. They okay. They'll be all right. They will be okay. They be mad. They don't have nothing else better to do. That be all. Anyway, so who was very interested to see that the only reason that we're smaller is because the Earth is older. He was probably mad because I said he got blue balls. He's embarrassed. What y'all think? Y'all think he's embarrassed? Well, don't come in here acting like it. Uh huh. He was embarrassed because he didn't think I was gonna come for him like that. Because he probably you should be laid up under your wife, not on here messing with me. Mm-hmm. Girl, I'm done with all of it. I was just taking y'all so y'all can see. Y'all know I just drop hints. We gonna move all over the place. We gonna be here, there, and there. You gotta take your stuff so you can go looking it up for yourself. The light in me puts them out. I've gotten that my whole life. Hmm. A lot of people don't like being around me because I'm authentic, and fake people they melt around authentic people. They can't hide, so they don't like it. They can't. They melt. They're plastic. So the whatever the cover is that they're normally used to allowing other people to do, that don't be my issues. Cause I'm gonna be me whether you like me or not. As y'all can see, I came on here with all kind of butterflies in my hair. I dressed up in tree costumes and everything else. I don't care. He got real quiet after that. I know. I don't understand why they do it either. I don't be worried about it. Maybe because we be, yeah. It's a real thing. He embarrassed himself. Right. I be trying to figure out why folks be so worried about if you don't agree, all you have to do is leave. But it challenges everything that they know, so then it makes them feel uncomfortable. And then too, I keep telling y'all, it's a lot of people that they see all these books back there and it make them feel some type of way. And the fact that I know what's in them, it really makes them feel some type of way. Hmm. They be irritated because most people that have books, y'all, especially right now, they books ain't even real. You know, you can go online and buy all the fake books and have them on your shelf. So when they see me going back and forth and getting these books, and I actually know what's in them and where they go and how they apply to the Bible, it be they be irritated. And it's only because they won't study to know. I don't gotta feel nothing if you don't want to study to learn. I don't have to dumb myself down. I don't have to not know what I know because you don't choose to learn it. That don't have nothing to do with me. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. And I'm not gonna feel crazy because you don't want to learn or you don't want to go deeper or you want to stay right where you at and say this is all there is. That's your choice. Yeah, you knew he was a snitching. You knew he was snitching. Yeah, they be intimidated, but it's God given. So why are you mad? I didn't go to school for this. I didn't go to no seminary school, no none of that. I did not go nowhere. So why is you mad? Sit your tail down and study, and you'll have the information too. I'm not about to feel crazy or dumb myself down or not go study or not go learn. And I'm still learning with y'all. There's still stuff that I'm still learning. So that's why I don't understand. People are weird. They be intimidated and it's stupid. You could just go learn for your own self. Excuse me. Right. And it's always crazy because it's the ones that come in talking about I'm a false teacher. Right. It's always them that come in and then they like end up trying to sneak and become family members because you ain't never heard this nowhere before. And it challenges everything, you know. I get it. I get it. I get it. But ain't nobody got time for that. That's why I said it. Yep, because I noticed even if I just block them, they still go report me. So I might as well say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get reported anyway. If you gonna report me for blocking you, I'm gonna go on and let you. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because I'm still gonna be blocked. So I might as well get it out. Hmm. Anyway, we up late. I'm about to go get in the bed. So we will do Instagram tomorrow and no TikTok and YouTube. So YouTube and until the 12th or whatever. I don't know. No, I did not. And I'm so grateful that I didn't. Because my stuff is God given. You know what I mean? God is the one that taught me. No school can take it. No human can take credit for what the knowledge that I have. I didn't have no teacher as far as that goes. You know, and even with y'all, even though technically I'm the teacher, y'all really teaching yourselves or asking God to give you the information. You're asking questions and He's leading you to it. So y'all literally learning the same way I did. Y'all get a little bit extra help though. I had to go and read it and question God, is this real? And y'all just get the layout. Listen, Mr. Pedro, look, I've been doing this what come February to be 2 years. I'm so used to people being irritated by what I say or what I say being unsettling to people because that's what happened when Jesus came. Remember, they said he was telling lies and he was a drunk and all of these different things, and everything that he said was right, and everything that he said was gonna happen, it happened. Well, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus, but God has allowed me to speak things and say things that have happened, and like I said earlier, All these folks talking about they don't got to get this, they don't got to get that, but it's people that's already needing the stuff. So I would rather be the person that knows what's going on than be the person that don't know what's going on. I'll be called crazy to be ready because it's a lot of people that don't want to seem like they're crazy and don't want to seem like a conspiracy theorist. But guess what? They're not gonna have their stuff. And that also proves you don't believe what God said. I believe that God said, by me being a Christian, I'm not gonna be able to. Um, I'm not gonna be able to go and. Uh, I'm not gonna be able to go in the store. So then, why would I not buy food? Because I know I'm not taking the mark. I'm not taking the mark. So then I need to have food so that I don't have to go to the system. But Christians aren't, they not thinking about that. They not thinking about that. They just, oh, God's gonna take care of me and blase scoop and whatever else, but he's taking care of you by telling you if you don't plan on going to hell, you need to prepare food wise, electricity, get all these things because it ain't about to be like that. And we not just about to be able to run free. And as y'all can see, they about to start locking us in. It's floods. It's a whole bunch of stupid stuff. That a lot of people, like that young lady said, they not prepared for it. They wasn't prepared for 4 days. All their food is spoiling. These are all things that we talked about last year about them hitting the power and your food gonna spoil and having shelf stable food and not filling your freezer up because they plan to ruin it. And this is right when they getting ready to introduce all the fake food. They just approved the meat and now everybody meat spoiling. They took all the meat out the grocery stores right after they approved this lab grown meat. Mm. I don't know if y'all see it, but I do. Ain't that crazy? So right after they approved this lab meat, everybody meat's full. And they had already taken all the meat out of the grocery stores, which I think they about to put in there. I'm asking y'all. Because all around the country, people's meat is spoiled. Folks ain't got money to go fill up no big old deep freezer like that. The meat was already contaminated. I mean, they've been selling lab meat, but I'm saying they didn't got rid of all the meat. If you go online, you can see in grocery stores all over the country, they got plastic over where the meat was. It's the same thing they did during COVID. Right. So everybody meat this spoiled. All they freezer stuff this spoiled. We got Bill Gates fake vegetables and fruits, and we got old boys artificial meat. I understand. I hope y'all see it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So we ready. We getting ready. We a lot better off. Like I said, we a lot better off than most people, y'all. We are a lot better off than most people. Most people have no idea what's going on. We got everything. Not everything, but pretty much most of what we need. People will kill their children. Yep, kill to feed their children. Yep, that's true. And they're gonna be eating their kids too. The Bible said the mother's gonna give birth and run up in the hills And they gonna be so hungry that they gonna cook their own baby. Okay. Dusty, you in Kansas City? Let me charge my phone. I'm on 69%. I need to make sure all my devices is charged. Thank you for telling me. Because Kansas City ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump away. I'm gonna just take this in my room. Well, anyway, I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all know how we do. Instagram and YouTube. Probably for the next 7 days or whatever, unless they undo it or whatever. I've never been able to get them to undo the suspension. I don't know what's going on. It'd be weird, but whatever. I love y'all. It's 12:30 a.m. I'm about to go to bed, and so we'll probably have a late class tomorrow. I love y'all. Good night. If they gonna let me out, no, they not. Here we go again. Oh, don't ever let me out of here. This one, I did not know you could do that. Y'all see it? Well, is y'all seeing that too, or is it just doing it on my side? What the? Oh, that's spooky. I did not know you could do that. So why ain't they letting me out then? Now that